What up, guys? Ping and REA 008 here. Welcome back to another video. Podcast Season 2, Episode 2. Now, I hope you guys end up liking this episode. I would hope, at least. So, in today's episode, I don't know if this is going to be a daily thing. Zero promises. I'm just talking about, today. Today's episode, at least. Let's talk about Bo Jackson. Okay, so I gotta show you guys something real quick. Okay, so you see these Bo Jackson cards? Hold up. Bo Jackson card, you see this? Look at it, though, well, that's just a look of the Bo Jackson card. I have another one. Here is the other Bo Jackson card. Hold up. The quality, though. Okay. Well, there you go. There's a look at the Bo Jackson cards. I should have another one. Okay, everybody. Here is my other Bo Jackson card. Oh, and also, somebody gave me these. I think it was today, actually. Somebody gave me that one, and a few other cards, too. Like, they're older cards, I think. But there's a Bo Jackson, there's the other one, and there's the other one. These are the ones I think I got today. Zero promises on that statement. Zero. But anyways, though, there's the Bo Jacksons. But anyway, everybody, though, we need to talk about Bo Jackson. Like, it's just crazy to think that what he could have been in the NFL. Like, he could have been like Barry Sanders. He could have been one of the best running backs that we could have ever seen in football history. Like, he could have been like Walter Payton. Barry Sanders, who knows what he could have been? I don't know. He could have been a fantastic running back. He probably could have been. I don't know. But let's take a look at his stats. Okay, everybody. Bo Jackson's stats. Okay, so we got his rushing here, okay? In 1987, supposedly, 1987 looked like he's about the age of 25, position fullback, I think. But the yards, look at the yards. 554 yards. Pretty good, at least his position-wise. 4 rushing. And then you got the receiving stats of that year, at least. 136 receiving and 2 receiving touchdowns. Pretty solid, if you ask me. That's just coming from me, at least. I feel like that's pretty solid. That's if you ask me. If I'm not mistaken, 6 total touchdowns, if you ask me. Not if you ask me. 6 total touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, at least. So if you ask me, pretty good, in my opinion, at least. And then in 1988, 580 yards. And look at his position, though. Age of 26, I guess. 3 rushing touchdowns, so 1 less than he had in 1987. But anyways, 580 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Receiving stats, 79 receiving, 0 receiving that year, touchdowns at least. But yeah, 79 receiving yards, it looks like it. 1989. So, his production stepped up really, not really, a lot. Like, a ton. And it looks like his position's running back now, and he's at the age of 27, if I'm not mistaken. 950 rushing yards. 4 rushing touchdowns. Solid year. Pretty good year, at least for Bo Jackson. And then, it looked like, in total yards, he would have been over 1,000 yards. Because, look, 69 receiving yards. So, if you ask me, pretty solid. And then here's his look, 69 receiving yards. And then look, he's got 950 rushing yards that year. So it looks like he would have had a solid year. Okay, so we got 1990. 698 yards, so a little down production, but that's okay. 1 touchdown more than 1989. 698 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns, so pretty solid, if you ask me at least. And then receiving, 68 receiving yards that year, so an okay year. But there is his stats. Also, 352 receiving yards, 2 receiving touchdowns, 2,782 rushing yards, 16 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving, so like 18 total touchdowns. So, you know, for how long he played, I feel like that's pretty solid, if you ask me at least. Nonetheless, though, I feel like Bo Jackson, for like how long he played in the NFL, I feel like he had a pretty good career. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Bo Jackson's 40-yard dash time. 4.13 seconds. If you ask me, that is fantastic speed. That is, like, faster than, like, Tyreek Hill speed. If I'm not mistaken, at least. If I'm mistaken, just tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't even know if I'm wrong or right. I don't know. I would think it'd be faster than Tyreek Hill. 4.13 seconds. Wowzer. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we got Bo Jackson's full name. Vincent Edward Jackson. Well, and me talking in a normal voice, more or less. Vincent Edward Jackson. There you go. If you don't know if that was his full name, I think this information's on Google, so just look up Bo Jackson, if I'm not mistaken, at least. But anyways, though, wowzers. Also, ladies and gentlemen, his playoff stats, I guess. So 1990, it looked like, at least it seems like this was the year that, or at least, I mean, the Raiders, to be fair, they could have made the playoffs before. I mean, I don't know. Zero promises on this, but like, in 1990, supposedly, whenever he ran the ball in the playoffs, at the age of 28, looks like he had 6 rushes, 77 yards. Well, if the rush is 6 attempts, if that is attempts in the playoffs, if you ask me, that is fantastic. If you have like 6 carries, and, let's just say, okay, let's just say they gave him 6 carries, which if the rush means 6 attempts, let's just say that he's got 6 attempts. Literally, he's getting, like, at least 10 yards per carry. I don't even know, dude. Zero promises on that statement. But 6 rush, 77 yards. Like, wowzers, dude. If you ask me, that is fantastic. Wowzers. Okay, so there, I'm going to give you a nice little clip of, a Bo Jackson, like, I don't know, just a little clip. But anyways, the full credit, though, on that clip goes to NFL Throwback, link in the description to NFL Throwback. But I just think it's so crazy, though, that, like, basically, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't play for too long in the NFL. And for him being, I think, a two-sport athlete, but, you know, we're mainly talking about his football career, you know what I mean? So, anyways, I just think it's crazy, though, how he did all of that in the NFL. And you're probably thinking, well, dude, he hardly ran for yards. But, yeah, like, I just think it's crazy that, well, I think he was a fullback, like, his first 2 seasons, if I'm not mistaken, at least. Zero promises on the statement. But, I just think it's crazy, though, like, he didn't play for that long, and just look at his stats. Like, just watch his highlights. Just watch how he runs. Like, it's just crazy how that man runs. And, you know, I wish the best for the dude. And I wish he was playing for longer in the NFL, because he could have been one of the best running backs of all time. He could have been, like, Barry Sanders or, like, Walter Payton. He could have been his own type of running back, and he probably would have been, because it's Bo Jackson. I feel like he would have been a great running back if he played longer. And I feel like for the time he did play, I feel like he was a fantastic running back and player in general. Just a fantastic football player. Fantastic athletic player in the NFL. And the fact that he made it to the NFL, I mean, he's a beast in that. But I just feel like he's a fantastic player. And I'm sorry if this podcast video is not like the longest podcast. I'm sorry if it's not the longest. But anyways, though, yeah, I like Bo Jackson. My personal thoughts on Bo Jackson, I feel like the dude, for him being how big he is, you know how Derrick Henry is all big and he's quick, you know? Think of, like, like Derrick Henry, but more like stockier, I feel like. I don't know. But way more quicker. At least if I'm not mistaken. But way more quicker. Like Derrick Henry, if you think he's fast, like Bo Jackson, his 40-yard dash time, you know what I mean? Like Bo Jackson, dude. I feel like he's a really, really quick person. NFL-wise, at least football-wise, I feel like he's a great player. I feel like he's quick. Really big dude, but he can run. That dude can run, if you ask me at least. Fantastic football player. It's kind of crazy to think, though, he was 25, I think, in his rookie year. 25, yeah, 25. And then, I guess when he stopped playing football, he was like 28, I guess. So he's kind of like, still extremely young. I'm just saying, like, 25, you know, so he's probably, I don't know, like, how he got into the NFL. I mean, he could have been a baseball before that, but I don't know. You know what I mean? He probably could have been, for all I know. Who knows? I mean, I don't know, dude. But yeah, you'll have to, like, look up his story, like, the story of Bo Jackson. I don't even know, man. I don't know. Well, like, you know, he probably could have played baseball first, or, I don't know, or he could have been in college for a while. To be fair, he could have been, but I don't know. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. Season 2, podcast episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to smash the like button, subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I would recommend it. I mean, I would like it. But thank you guys for the support, by the way. I really appreciate it. God bless all of you guys. Always keep God first. Remember, actually, everybody, God is amazing and Jesus is amazing. God is amazing, Jesus is amazing. God bless all of you guys. Always keep God first. See you guys. I'm out. God bless.